Imagine diving into the silent depths of the ocean, where sunlight fades into darkness and the world becomes strange and unfamiliar. In this hidden realm lives a creature so intelligent, so mysterious that scientists often compare it to something from another planet. It has 8 flexible arms, 3 beating hearts, and a brain unlike almost any other animal on Earth. This is the octopus, one of the most fascinating and intelligent creatures in the ocean. At first glance, an octopus might look like a simple sea animal drifting along the ocean floor, but beneath its soft body lies an extraordinary mind. Octopuses are known for solving puzzles, escaping enclosures, and even recognizing patterns. In laboratories around the world, researchers have watched these creatures open jars, navigate mazes, and remember solutions to problems they solved before. These abilities place the octopus among the most intelligent invertebrates ever studied. What makes this even more incredible is how their brains are organized. Unlike humans, whose brains are centralized in the head, an octopus distributes much of its intelligence throughout its body. Nearly 2/3 of its neurons are located in its arms. Each arm can sense, taste, and even make decisions independently. In a way, every arm acts like a small brain of its own. When an octopus reaches out to explore a rock or capture prey, its arms are not simply following commands. They are actively thinking and responding to their environment. This unusual system allows octopuses to perform movements that seem almost impossible. Their arms twist, curl, and stretch with incredible precision, allowing them to squeeze through gaps barely larger than their eyes. Because their bodies contain no bones, they can compress themselves into the smallest spaces. Many aquariums have learned this the hard way. There are famous stories of octopuses escaping their tanks at night, traveling across the floor, stealing fish from neighboring tanks, and then returning before anyone notices. But intelligence is only one part of what makes octopuses extraordinary. Their ability to change color and texture is one of the most advanced camouflage systems in nature. Special cells in their skin, called chromatophores, allow them to instantly shift colors: brown, red, white, even complex patterns that mimic the surrounding environment. In less than a second, an octopus can transform from a visible animal into something nearly invisible against the seafloor. And the disguise goes even further. Beneath those color-changing cells are structures that can raise or flatten the skin, creating textures that resemble rocks, coral, or sand. Combined with subtle body movements, an octopus can disappear almost completely from sight. For predators searching the ocean floor, this ability can mean the difference between survival and becoming the next meal. Octopuses are also masters of strategy. When hunting, they rarely rely on speed alone. Instead, they use patience and problem-solving. Some species creep slowly toward prey, extending one arm at a time until they are close enough to strike. Others build temporary shelters from shells and stones, hiding inside while waiting for an unsuspecting fish to swim past. Their diet varies widely, but many octopuses prefer crabs, shrimp, and shellfish. Using their powerful arms, they capture their prey and bring it toward a sharp beak located at the center of their body. This beak, which resembles that of a parrot, can crack through tough shells with surprising force. Once the shell is broken, the octopus injects a specialized saliva that helps dissolve the prey, making it easier to consume. Even their blood reveals how uniquely adapted they are to life in the ocean. Instead of red blood like humans, octopuses have blue blood. This color comes from a copper-based molecule called hemocyanin, which carries oxygen through their bodies. Hemocyanin works more efficiently in cold and low-oxygen environments, making it ideal for life in the deep ocean, where conditions can be harsh. Their 3 hearts also play a crucial role in survival. 2 hearts pump blood through the gills where oxygen is absorbed from the water. The 3rd heart circulates that oxygen-rich blood throughout the rest of the body. But there is an unusual side effect to this system. When an octopus swims, the heart responsible for circulating blood through the body temporarily stops beating. As a result, swimming becomes extremely exhausting. This is why octopuses often prefer crawling along the ocean floor rather than swimming long distances. Yet, perhaps the most fascinating aspect of octopus intelligence is their curiosity. In experiments, scientists have placed objects inside octopus tanks, colored shapes, puzzles, even simple toys. Many octopuses approach these objects carefully, touching and examining them with their arms. Sometimes they manipulate the objects repeatedly, almost as if they are exploring them out of pure interest rather than hunger or survival. This curiosity suggests that octopuses may experience a form of complex awareness about their environment. Some researchers even believe these animals possess personalities. In controlled studies, individual octopuses have displayed distinct behaviors. Some are shy and cautious, while others are bold and highly interactive. These behavioral differences make each octopus seem surprisingly unique. Despite all of these remarkable abilities, octopuses live relatively short lives. Most species survive only 1 to 2 years. During that brief time, they grow rapidly, learn complex behaviors, and navigate the dangers of the ocean. Their intelligence develops quickly, allowing them to adapt to constantly changing conditions beneath the waves. Scientists continue to study octopuses in hopes of understanding how such intelligence evolved in a creature so different from humans. After all, octopuses are invertebrates, animals without backbones, yet they demonstrate problem-solving abilities that rival many vertebrate species. This evolutionary path suggests that intelligence may arise in ways we do not fully understand. The more researchers observe these animals, the clearer it becomes that octopuses are not just strange creatures of the sea. They represent one of nature's most fascinating experiments in intelligence. Their distributed nervous systems, advanced camouflage, and complex behaviors challenge our understanding of how minds can evolve. Hidden in coral reefs, rocky crevices, and the shadowy depths of the ocean, octopuses continue to surprise the scientists who study them. Every new discovery reveals another layer of complexity, another reason why these animals stand among the most extraordinary creatures on our planet. In a world where the deep ocean still holds countless mysteries, the octopus reminds us that intelligence can take forms far beyond what we expect. Beneath the waves lives a creature with 8 thinking arms, 3 powerful hearts, and a mind capable of solving problems in ways that continue to amaze the human imagination. Far below the surface of the ocean, where sunlight fades into darkness, survival becomes a constant challenge. Food is scarce, predators are everywhere, and every creature must evolve extraordinary abilities to stay alive. Yet, among all the animals that inhabit these mysterious depths, the octopus stands apart as one of the most adaptable and intelligent hunters in the sea. One reason octopuses are so successful is their incredible flexibility. Unlike most animals, their bodies contain no rigid skeleton. This means they can bend, twist, and squeeze through openings that appear impossibly small. If an octopus can fit its beak, the only hard part of its body through a gap, the rest of its body can follow. This allows it to hide in tiny crevices among rocks and coral, safe from many larger predators. But hiding is only the beginning. Octopuses are also masters of deception. Their camouflage ability is so advanced that scientists still struggle to fully understand how it works. Within their skin are thousands of microscopic pigment sacs that expand and contract in response to signals from the nervous system. When these sacs expand, they reveal different colors and patterns across the octopus's body. The transformation can happen in less than a second. One moment, the octopus may appear as a smooth gray shape drifting over sand. The next moment, it becomes nearly identical to the rocks or coral surrounding it. Some species can even imitate the movement and appearance of other animals, such as sea snakes or lionfish, confusing predators that might otherwise attack. Yet camouflage is not only used for defense. Octopuses also use it as a powerful hunting strategy. By blending into their surroundings, they can move slowly toward unsuspecting prey without being noticed. When the moment is right, they strike with remarkable speed, extending their arms outward to trap their target. Each arm is lined with hundreds of powerful suction cups. These suction cups do more than simply grip. They contain sensitive receptors that allow the octopus to taste and feel what it touches. In other words, an octopus can literally taste the surface of a rock or shell just by touching it. This sensory ability helps them explore their environment in extraordinary detail. As an octopus crawls across the ocean floor, its arms constantly probe the surrounding area, collecting information about potential food, hidden predators, or safe places to hide. The arms work together almost like a team of explorers, each one gathering clues about the world around them. Their hunting methods are surprisingly clever. Some octopuses patiently stalk their prey, inching closer and closer while remaining perfectly camouflaged. Others use ambush tactics, hiding inside rocks or coral until a fish swims too close. In a fraction of a second, the octopus launches forward and captures its target. When prey is caught, the octopus uses its powerful beak to break through shells or tough exteriors, but many species also rely on a chemical advantage. They produce a venom that helps immobilize their prey quickly. For crabs and shellfish, this venom can make escape nearly impossible. Despite being such effective hunters, octopuses must constantly remain alert. The ocean is filled with predators that see them as food. Sharks, dolphins, large fish, and even some seabirds hunt octopuses whenever they get the chance. This constant danger is one reason their camouflage and intelligence are so essential. If camouflage fails, an octopus has one more dramatic escape strategy. It releases a cloud of dark ink into the water, instantly creating a smoky curtain between itself and the predator. Within that cloud, the octopus quickly jets away using a burst of water expelled from its body. By the time the predator sees clearly again, the octopus has already vanished into the surrounding darkness. In some cases, the ink cloud does more than simply hide the octopus. Scientists believe the chemicals in the ink may temporarily interfere with a predator's sense of smell and taste, creating confusion that allows the octopus to escape even more effectively. All of these abilities, camouflage, flexible bodies, intelligent arms, and defensive ink, combine to make the octopus one of the ocean's most remarkable survivors. In a world where danger can appear from any direction, these creatures have evolved a toolkit of strategies that allow them to adapt to almost any situation. Yet the deeper scientists study octopuses, the more they realize that survival alone does not explain their behavior. Many of their actions suggest a level of curiosity and exploration rarely seen in other marine animals. They investigate objects, manipulate tools, and sometimes interact with their environment in ways that appear almost playful. This raises an intriguing question that continues to puzzle researchers. How did such intelligence evolve in a creature so different from the rest of the animal kingdom? To answer that question, scientists are now looking deeper into the biology of octopuses, studying their nervous systems, their behavior, and the unusual evolutionary path that led them to become the brilliant survivors we see today. For centuries, the intelligence of the octopus remained largely unnoticed. Hidden in rocky crevices and deep underwater caves, these animals lived far from human observation. But as scientists began studying them more closely, something remarkable became clear. The octopus was not just another marine creature. It was one of the most intelligent animals in the entire ocean. What makes this discovery so surprising is how different octopuses are from most other intelligent animals. Dolphins, whales, and primates all share a backbone and a similar evolutionary path with humans. Octopuses, however, belong to a completely different branch of life. They are invertebrates, meaning they have no bones at all. And yet, despite this difference, their behavior often shows signs of complex thinking. At the center of this mystery lies the octopus nervous system. Unlike humans, whose intelligence is concentrated in one central brain, the octopus distributes much of its neural power throughout its body. Nearly 2/3 of its neurons are located in its arms. Each arm can process information independently, reacting to touch, movement, and chemical signals in the water. This means that when an octopus explores its environment, its arms are not simply obeying instructions from the brain. Instead, they actively sense and respond to the world around them. One arm might investigate a small hole in a rock, while another searches the sand for hidden prey. Each arm gathers information and reacts almost like a separate mind working together with the central brain. Scientists often describe this system as a form of distributed intelligence. Rather than relying on a single command center, the octopus spreads its decision-making abilities throughout its body. This allows it to react extremely quickly to changes in its environment, an advantage that can be crucial for both hunting and escaping predators. Laboratory experiments have revealed just how capable these animals truly are. In controlled studies, octopuses have been given puzzles that require patience and memory to solve. One well-known experiment involved placing food inside a sealed jar. At first, the octopus explored the jar carefully, turning it with its arms and feeling for openings. After several attempts, it learned how to twist the lid open. Even more impressive, some octopuses remembered the solution and repeated it quickly when presented with the same challenge again. This ability to learn from experience and store that knowledge is considered a key indicator of advanced intelligence. Researchers have also observed octopuses navigating simple mazes to reach a reward. In these tests, they explored different paths until they discovered the correct route. Over time, they improved their performance, choosing the right path more quickly with each attempt. These experiments suggest that octopuses are capable of learning, remembering, and adapting their behavior traits, often associated with animals that possess highly developed brains. Another fascinating sign of octopus intelligence is their use of tools. In the wild, some species have been observed collecting coconut shells or empty clam shells from the ocean floor. Instead of eating them, the octopus carries these objects for protection. When danger appears, it quickly assembles the shells into a temporary shelter, hiding safely inside. This behavior demonstrates foresight, the ability to prepare for a future situation. In the animal kingdom, true tool use is rare, especially among invertebrates. Yet the octopus performs this task with surprising efficiency. Scientists studying octopuses have also noticed that these animals often show signs of curiosity. When introduced to unfamiliar objects, many octopuses approach cautiously and begin to explore them. They may push, pull, or rotate the object using their arms as if trying to understand its purpose. In some cases, octopuses even interact with objects repeatedly, suggesting that exploration itself may be rewarding. This kind of curiosity is commonly seen in intelligent animals, from crows to dolphins. Observing it in an invertebrate challenges many traditional ideas about the limits of animal cognition. Perhaps most surprising of all is the possibility that octopuses possess individual personalities. In research facilities, scientists have documented behavioral differences between individuals. Some octopuses are bold and highly active, eagerly exploring new environments. Others are shy, retreating into hiding places whenever something unfamiliar appears. These personality traits remain consistent over time, indicating that each octopus may experience the world in its own unique way. Despite these remarkable abilities, the octopus remains one of the most mysterious intelligent animals on Earth. Their short lifespans mean that they must develop these complex behaviors quickly, learning everything they need to survive within just a few years. This rapid development continues to puzzle scientists. How did such advanced intelligence evolve in a creature with such a different body plan and such a brief life? The answer may lie in the challenging environments octopuses inhabit. In the constantly changing world of the ocean floor, survival often depends on creativity, flexibility, and quick decision-making. Over millions of years, these pressures may have shaped the octopus into the brilliant problem solver we see today. Every new discovery reveals that the octopus is far more than a strange-looking sea animal. It is a living example of how intelligence can emerge in unexpected ways, evolving along a path completely different from our own. And as scientists continue exploring the mysteries of the deep ocean, one thing becomes increasingly clear: the mind of the octopus may hold clues that could transform our understanding of intelligence itself. Beyond their remarkable intelligence and problem-solving skills, octopuses possess one of the most sophisticated defense systems in the animal kingdom. Living in a world full of predators, they have evolved an arsenal of strategies to avoid becoming prey. From color-changing camouflage to inky escapes, every adaptation serves a critical purpose in survival. Camouflage is their first line of defense. Using specialized skin cells called chromatophores, octopuses can alter both color and pattern within seconds. This allows them to blend seamlessly into rocky crevices, coral reefs, or the sandy seafloor. Some species even take it a step further, mimicking the textures and movements of surrounding objects or other animals, creating illusions that confuse potential predators. In these moments, an octopus is not merely hiding. It is performing a complex visual deception. If a threat comes too close, octopuses have another astonishing tactic: the ink cloud. When startled, they release a dense, dark cloud of ink into the surrounding water. This serves multiple purposes. At first, it acts as a visual smokescreen, obscuring the octopus from view, but the chemical composition of the ink can also dull a predator's sense of smell and taste, adding an extra layer of protection. Within seconds, the octopus jets away, propelled by bursts of water expelled from its siphon, disappearing into the darkness. Flexibility and mobility further enhance their defense. Lacking bones, an octopus can squeeze through gaps barely large enough for its beak, effectively escaping enclosures or tight spots where predators might corner them. Their 8 arms, each covered with sensitive suckers, allow precise movement, exploration, and rapid capture of prey or escape from threats. This combination of intelligence, physical adaptability, and sensory awareness makes them exceptionally difficult targets. Octopuses also display strategic thinking during encounters with predators. Observations have shown them hiding in shells, rocks, or discarded objects, creating makeshift shelters. Some species even stack or carry these objects to form portable protection, demonstrating foresight and planning. In a sense, each octopus becomes an architect of its own survival, constantly evaluating the environment for opportunities to hide, escape, or deceive. Interestingly, these defensive strategies are not purely reactive. Octopuses often use them in anticipation of potential threats. Their high level of intelligence allows them to learn from previous encounters, recognize dangers in their environment, and apply solutions that worked before. This capacity for adaptive behavior is rare in the animal kingdom, particularly among invertebrates. Predators are not the only challenge they face. Octopuses must also hunt efficiently to survive. They combine stealth, patience, and intelligence when capturing prey. Some creep along the seafloor, extending arms carefully to probe for hidden crabs or mollusks. Others use ambush tactics, waiting motionless until an unsuspecting fish comes within reach. The same arms that serve as tools of defense also become instruments of predation, highlighting the octopus's remarkable versatility. Their ability to multitask is equally extraordinary. While one arm investigates a crevice for food, others may maintain a watch for approaching threats or manipulate objects to build a shelter. This distributed intelligence ensures that every action serves multiple purposes simultaneously, blending survival, hunting, and exploration in a seamless dance of efficiency. The combination of camouflage, escape tactics, foresight, and sensory sophistication allows octopuses to thrive in some of the most dangerous environments in the ocean. Each new observation reinforces a central truth. Octopuses are not only highly intelligent, they are masters of adaptation, able to survive, learn, and thrive in a world full of challenges. As we continue to study these incredible animals, it becomes clear that their defensive skills are as impressive as their cognitive abilities. Every ink cloud, color change, or carefully placed shelter reflects millions of years of evolution, a testament to the octopus's ingenuity and resilience. In a world beneath the waves, survival is a constant battle, and the octopus stands as one of the most sophisticated and capable survivors in existence. The ocean remains one of the last frontiers of mystery on our planet, and the octopus reminds us that intelligence can take many extraordinary forms. With 8 thinking arms, 3 beating hearts, and a mind full of ingenuity, it continues to captivate scientists and explorers alike, proving that the depths of the sea hold wonders beyond imagination.